the Thopters deck, I think I want to do minor modifications in the deck. I've taken out the Cloud Blazer that was there because it's a 5 mana creature. It's very nice, but 5 mana we already have too much stuff that we want to do, and I think I'm going to take out also this equipment. Is very nice, very powerful, but probably we want to have more control over the opponent's plays, and therefore I'm going to add another copy of the collective effort. Very hard to cast with double white, but versatile. Yeah, very. We can adapt this to many different situations. Let's go ahead and see if giving our deck more control might perform better. We might regret this decision, but let's see how do we do. So, because the main idea of the deck is to flood the board and spam lots and lots of creatures, and it's up to the opponent to deal with them. So we do not want to be using too many removal of our own, but there are many nasty enchantments that can ruin our deck. There are also maybe very powerful creatures that we cannot deal with and we have to remove. And of course we can use the collective effort to give counters to our guys. This land looks promising, and the opponent is already mulligan. He went to 6, apparently with Evolving Wilds. I think he's going to get a forest with that. Let's see. Is it a forest, my dear? It was a forest. Alright. So it's a slow start for the opponent, but I should not complain. If I played Needle Spires, I can play Reckless Fireweaver for sure, so let's go ahead with that. And maybe we play the Reckless Fireweaver. This is a very valuable card, but on the other hand we have multiple copies of it in case the opponent manages to remove it from the game. This is going to be killing the opponent on every turn. It gains an additional counter and also damages the opponent for 1. I think that we can use the Eldrazi Displacer later on to remove the counters of this guy. The opponent is going to be so pissed. Now this turn, this couldn't be able to attack. The opponent takes 1. And now what is he going to do? Thriving Rhino. I think the opponent is running a deck that revolves about placing counters in his creatures. And here this attack makes no sense, but we are going to block anyways. That's it. Now Eldrazi Displacer, pretty handy, but also the activation of the ability is quite costly for us. If I play the Prairie Stream, next turn I could play the Rogue, but I think that I'm going to take the risk and send the Displacer out. I'm tapping out for playing this one. Let's hope that it pays off. Then it's a very good defensive card, but it's going to be removed if the opponent runs something that can kill our Displacer. But on the other hand, the opponent is going to be focusing the attention on this guy instead of the Reckless Fireweaver, and that's good for us. So here the opponent takes 3. I mean, we take 3. I don't think it's a good idea to lose our blockers for this. Okay, Mirrorwind Dragon, pretty good in combination with this other guy. So here, should I mean, playing PNLR makes the opponent receive 1 point of damage. We get 1 token that can be used to block any of these other guys. Yeah, I think that's a good play. Next, we can also that lets us play for stream, and then next turn we can maybe play Mirrorwind Dragon. We're going to be taking a punch with this. We are using the Thopter to sacrifice and prevent some damage. Let's see, Terrorist Tracker. Probably no lands to follow up. Alright. No energy for you this time, dear Reno. Let's block this. Take 3. Now, this guy has already done 4 damage to the opponent. Not bad. Oh, another. Right, let's go with this. We can use the displacer, but I think I'm going to play the dragon here because it's just better. It's so powerful that it's plainly better than activating the Eldrazi displacer. We can do that later on. Yes. So here, what should I do? Uh-oh. This is like a opponent. Lucky for us, he hasn't found many lands. Let's see. The Mirrorwind is preventing these other attackers from doing harm to us. So I'm going to skip the blocking here and hope for the best. If we draw an additional land, I think we might kill the opponent. Wow, but this one sadly is going to enter tapped. That's the bad part of this. And let's see, if I use the Fireweaver here, yeah, I think it is possible for us to do so. And actually I should keep this one up and use it on the opponent's turn, so I can block all his guys. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it, I guess. Not entirely sure. We are going to give all our guys a counter. I don't know. Not sure if this is the right order of play. I'm not too experienced with the Mirrorwind Dragon and the Long Road Home, so let's hope. The opponent is going to draw 3 cards. This guy is pretty synergistic with the deck the opponent is running here. Okay, no energy for you. We are going to block, block, and block, and stop the timer. Long road home. Go away, dragon, go away. Go find yourself a new home. We are going to be waiting for you. Now, the Pia is going to spawn a Thopter, and let's hope that the Reckless Fireweavers triggers twice. I assume that it will depend on the order. Okay, good. They entered first. That's kind of amusing. Yeah, this is the first time that I've done something like this. Yeah, I'm amused. Yeah, now what? Let's see what we get here. Another land. So now we have enough for the Whittler Rogue, and that is 4 damage to the opponent face. And we keep mana up for the activation of the Displacer. Yep, this is a very aggressive turn for us. Okay, the opponent might wipe the board. That would be awful if he has Languish. We are dead. Other than that, I think we have it. I'm going to leave all the blockers up just in case we don't know what control cards the opponent runs. Let's continue. We're going to use our Thopters to block and the Eldrazi Displacer to make the Whittler Rogues enter the battlefield again. So 5 attackers, 5 mana open of Nixilis. That's bad. I think the Mirror Wind Dragon is going to take the hit here. Indeed. Do I want to save this guy? I think he has done its job. He's weakening of Nixilis. And yes, it's very powerful, but we have no cards in hand, so we cannot risk it. We have to use the Eldrazi Displacer over the Whittler Rogue, and the opponent did not attack with everyone. I'm kind of amazed about that. So here we can kill the opponent during our untapped phase, because we are going to be having enough mana to do what I just did 2 times. I can kill Obnixilis, but that's not necessary. And the Thopters win. Well, we didn't even attack the opponent. This first world colony did a nice job in reducing the opponent's life. Yeah, pretty good. We can also make Pia and Alar unblockable and send her to the opponent's face, but yeah, let's just do that. But I mean, that's just too much. Just to show you, I'm going to exile this, and we kill off Nixilis. Nah, let's not do that. Right. Sorry guys, I'm just having a great time here. Yeah, the deck worked. The only thing is that if the opponent had Languish, we were in deep trouble, but he did not, so we won. Let's move ahead to the next challenge, and let's see if we can again do our magic. Now the Mirrorwind Dragon really did the number there. Of course, it didn't actually matter too much. We only gave our guys a counter, and we could block for 1 turn and save all our otherwise doomed creatures. Doomed. Oh, the pronunciation of those words is a bit hard for me. Let's see. I think we are facing a very aggressive red deck. Let's see how we fare against something like that. Nice cards, but no lands to play them. Well, the Galvanic Bombardment, I think it's going to help us stop. If the opponent is playing red aggressive, the Galvanic Bombardment should help us, and we are headed towards the Whittler Rogue at some point, and also Mirrorwind Dragon in hand. Yeah, not ideal hand, but let's hope that we draw something to play earlier. Let's go Needle Spires, so we can use the red for the bombardment next turn. Yeah, red blue, and The mage, we want to kill that one as soon as possible, but he has 3 life. Yeah, this is going to be horrible, and we might end up actually helping the opponent if we play the dragon here. Yes, not looking good. So let's go with the stabbed land, and we keep up the bombardment just in case the opponent drops another creature, but it's quite unlikely he's going to take the chance to pump up the Storm Chaser Mage. He could do about 10 damage this turn, just with this lance. No, telling time. So we are saved for the time being. Let's see, but telling time is very good with this deck because you get the two beds cards from the next 3 on the top of the library. Also gives the opponent 1 point of additional damage. And no lands. If the opponent has no more lands, I think we might have a chance here. No, he has. Uh-oh. So double bombardment. Okay. Now we could spend all our red to remove this guy. But I think it's better for us to play the Trinketeer. We force the opponent to play something that can kill this guy or a blocker, and it's going to be more efficient for the use of the bombardments, I guess, because the second one deals 3 damage. Let's hope the opponent taps out, otherwise he can easily save the mage. Second Evolving, no, this is the first Evolving Wilds, so he is going to have enough lands. Maybe he wants to keep counterspell mana open. Firecraft. Alright, well, at least to the face. Oh boy, that's very aggressive. I thought the opponent wanted to kill the Trinketeer. Okay, so be it. Now that changes our plans quite dramatically because now we can safely play the rogue. We're going to have 2 flyers to block the chaser, so we force the opponent to use some spell to remove the Thopters. And he only has 3 cards in hand, and that's great for us. But we don't know what he might run here. Might be a board clear. That would be the worst case scenario, but still we are getting in for some damage. We can block, slip through space, so we cannot block him. He draws. So he has no more creatures. That's amazing. So we could die this turn actually. That's possible. 11 life is not much. So 9 life total. So here we want to kill that guy immediately. But now that the opponent has mana open, let's see how he reacts to this. So, alright, let's send our guys to attack. So I think I'm going to have to use the bombardment here. Otherwise, this guy is going to deal much more damage to our face. We are forcing the opponent to spend some card here to save the mage. We are dealing 3. No, we got rid of him. Whoa! And now if the opponent has another haste creature, we have 2 blockers that can take care of him. Well, we might survive this. Incredibly enough. Uh-oh, Chandra is going to wipe the board. or 2. Yes, he does. She does. Oh boy. Um, what now? Can I activate the spires? No, sadly I can't. So let's go with the fumarole and the augmenter and twin bolt. Do I fear the twin bolt? Probably I do. So let's get the counters on this guy. So Chandra is going to make 2 tokens now, and if the opponent can add 3 more damage, we die. So the Chandra was the thing that got rid of all our board, and then we might die here or the next turn. And exquisite firecraft, I think the opponent does not have anything, because otherwise he should have already played all that. Yeah, that guy is annoying. Do I take split for space? Yeah, this is. He has 2 mana, 1 card, and no, 2 cards, 2 mana. He might have found little. No, he does not. But our next turn is going to be complicated. What did he exile? Mountain. Mountain. I'm not afraid. So if he has Titan Strength, we die, but I'm going to take the risk. He did not. These 2 get exiled. Bouldering across, not going to save us. We can spawn. Can I save myself here? Oh, Chandra is too powerful for us. Sacrifice. I'm going to look for another basic land. So 4 attackers. I think the only thing that could save us is this one, Country of the Consuls. But yeah, the opponent might draw an exquisite firecraft, and it's already over. And it was Bedlam Reveler. Why is he playing this one? Because he gets to draw 3 cards. And I think he tapped wrong there. So attack phase. Yeah, let's get our nice Thopters here. Timbolt, of course. Face, why face? Who knows? Because that guy kills the other one. Yeah, there's no option for us. And we lose, yeah. That Chandra, very powerful against our board at that crucial time. Yeah, maybe if I had removed that that mage earlier, we might have survived a little longer. I'm not entirely sure. But let's find out our next game how we perform. What do we have against the Planeswalker? Well, we have our own Planeswalker that are very effective against all those. The Fire Weavers too are good at dealing with the Planeswalkers. Now let's see, what is this? Another slow hand, but very tempting one. Opponent has already used a mulligan and plays first. I'm going to keep, and we have the option for galvanic bombardment for our next turn. So let's begin with the retreat here. And well, the spy network, I'm not sure if we are going to benefit much from it. So fine, this is very fine for us. We can remove it with the bombardment and play about the wilds. We're going to search for the plains. Maybe, yeah, plains. Yeah, the island or the mountain, also an option. I think maybe I should have waited, but I don't recall all the synergies, but leaving artifacts on the opponent's side is bad. I do not exactly recall why, but I think it's better for us to get rid of this ASAP. And that means that I play the instant on my turn. Ah, that's so on time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is the best top deck for this guy. Yeah, just same reasoning. This guy, I mean, we are running this guy, so we have to kill that one. And next up, we can either play the Wheeler Rogue or the Spy Network. I don't know what cards. What? Hmm. So this, it appears to be a sacrifice artifact deck of the sorts. So let's go ahead with Ireland and Wheeler Rogue, of course. So worst case scenario, the opponent gets to steal our guys, attack with them, and sacrifice them. Also, he gets to flip Liliana. But, well, that's a possibility. There's hijacks happening, act of treasons, more artifacts, more Reckless Fireweaver. Can you activate this guy? So, one thing that I guess the opponent does not have is Graveyard Fetch, because he just exiled his Reckless Fireweaver. And now Thopter Engineer. So normally we wouldn't want to block this guy, and even more so because Liliana is up there. So if we kill a non-token creature, Liliana transforms into Planeswalker. What's this? I don't know what the opponent was expecting here to happen. Fine, now for sure the Spy Network is going to greatly help us because we get to draw when our Thopter deals damage. And sure, we are losing to the board advantage, but the card advantage should benefit us much more in the long run, and we are going to probably get an additional token next upkeep. Okay, Cultivator's Caravan is perfect for us. Let's go with the Prairie Stream. So we might represent some instant maybe, but quite unlikely to deter the opponent's attack. Another Fireweaver. Yeah, we still have to fabricate in mold fabricate for 2 additional servos. We take 2. This pesky guy. So annoying. Alright, I don't understand this, but I'm going to kill that servo here. We take quite a lot hit here, but soon we are going to be gaining life with thanks to the inventor's fair. That's fair. Okay, so it doesn't look like the opponent has too much removal. So the only play that can change the attack stage is the Angel of Invention, but I want to have our Fire Weaver out before dropping the Angel, so let's go ahead and send one of the Thopters to attack. I mean, it's the only one that can attack. I could send the Rogue unblocked, and we are finding what it's going to be. The Captain. Very good. So I think I'm going to use the Reckless Fire Weaver, the Caravan, and the Militia Captain should be very good for us. And now that we have the Fire Weaver, we might even get rid of Liliana. I mean, make her flip, and we then kill her with the Fire Weaver. But we are at 11. The opponent has 5 mana. Well, another couple of servos with haste. This should not be attacking. Yeah, this is very strange. I don't get what is the opponent trying to do here. Servo is fine. Servo, yeah, triple servo. So we want to kill this guy. Yip. And we kill this other guy. And I'm going to keep this to the life gain from the fair. So we take 1, 2, 3, 6 damage here. Well, that's quite a lot. But we get rid of the Fire Weaver. Liliana transforms, so the opponent's not going to have lifelink anymore. Making us discard probably the Augmenter. This is going to be our choice. Well, he could also use the main -3 and bring back the Fire Weaver to the board. To the board, yes, to the battlefield. Let's see if he chooses so. This is a bit scary. Alright, we are going to remove this Liliana right now with the Spy Network. We are at 4 life. We flip this one. Ah, the dragon. Oh, the dragon is so nice, but not yet. We do not have any follow-up for that guy. Let's go with the angel. And of course we are going to be fabricating. Yeah, could send this guy to attack. Unblocked. But the opponent's board is a little bit too scary, and we have to tap 2 of our blockers to do so. So I'm going to be passing. We are going to be spanning another blocker. Now let's enter. So we kill one of these guys. course, that happens. We have to remember that we have the caravan that can be crewed easily with the rogue or maybe some other stuff. We have lifelink with the Angel of Invention. So let's see. Oh, oh no! This is going to be able to kill one of our guys. Maybe this or this. Hmm, what is going to be? No, I think the opponent should probably have used it. It's going to be which one? Right. Well, I was going to crew, but no point doing so here. Right. Let's see how the opponent fares now. This one is. Why didn't you activate? Oh. Okay, let's go, you token. I don't want to risk the Fireweaver in the blocking. Why? Why? Alright, now two more tokens. Let's draw first. And the opponent has 1, 2, 3, 6. He might have something with haste. 6, so we want to have 6 blockers up. Let's attack with this so we get to lifelink. And one Thopter just for the draw. And see if we get something cool that we can combo with the dragon. Environment. Do I have the other copy? Yes, so I can kill the Thopter engineer. So, but now I will just want to drop this augmenter with the fabricate mode, of course. If we get another Fireweaver out, it would be so cool. Alright, now the bombardment. Now we do not have any reason to spend before the opponent tries to attack us. I think I'm going to take care of the other Fireweaver. Another Thopter engineer. Okay, let's get rid of this before the Thopter appears. Why? Yeah, because that's the only red that we have. Scrounger. What is this Scrounger doing? He has to exile something and he returns to the game. Alright. There we go. Let's see what the opponent does. Now that he's tapped, I'm not afraid of blocking here. There's no reason for this to attack. I think that's a mistake for the opponent. Actually, there was no reason to return this to the battlefield. Yeah, I think the opponent gave up already. Let's see if we get something nice that we can use with the Merwind Dragon. Nope. So let's send the 4 Thopters. We are not sending the Angel because the opponent trades. Yeah, there we go. We should be drawing 1 card. And the opponent has to block. Well, he does not have to block, but he should block. We deal 6, we draw, and it is a only lands. Well, good lands, but well, I could go ahead and use this to find something nice, something neat, but I think the only other artifact that we can carry is the other caravan. Mm, Come on, give us something nice. Now, the opponent is at 3 and he's going to die on our next attack unless he can unless he can clear the board. He's dead next turn. Not going to save the opponent. He has too few lands, we have too many. Now let's see if we can finish the game with style and draw something very nice and cute that we can throw into our Mirror Wind Dragon. Now the opponent left before we did. He missed it. The big play you are missing. Ah, you didn't want it to stay and see the outcome. Well, the outcome was clear, but come on, big draw, big spell. Come on, 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 come on. Now, Thopter Engineer. Thopter Engineer. And can we draw something else here? I don't think so. Yeah, no big plays for us. Let's see what was left in the deck. I don't think there's too much. Yeah, just this Cultivator's Caravan. We can play this. Deal 1. A bit disappointing, but still the Thopters are performing well here. And that's game. Yeah, you can kill this. You can block a lot, but you die. Yeah, not. It was not the moment to shine for our dragon. So, well, it's going to be another time. So we're going to be leaving this game. Look at our coin total. Interesting, 420. So I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you soon with another deck, hopefully. Until next time, sayonara.